Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video, and today we have the Machine-Wise Prisma. I am here at the train station, and well, as it turns out, my train has just been cancelled, which is really, really frustrating. So, I don't know what I'm supposed to do for the next hour whilst I wait, but on top of just my train being cancelled, my connecting next train, so the train I'm waiting for in an hour, that one is, for the moment, still running, but the connection I'm supposed to get is also cancelled. So I have no clue what on earth the plan is right now for myself in terms of getting home or to where I need to be. I do have a rehearsal as well at the moment, which is kind of a travesty. But yeah, using my Prisma, it's what I brought with me. I'm in a rather smart coat at the moment, as well as trainers and whatnot. It's my winter coat, and my hands are about to freeze off. However, I've seen some requests to see how do you flip. Like, what are the moves you do in your standard combo, which goes something like this. Yes, exactly like that. Usually with the drop as well. They go something like. Usually I'm practicing throwing in the reverse palm fan, but you go into the palm fan. Something like this, and then after that reverse chaplain, typically I'll do something like this, or catch it like that, or you can end it in some sort of helix aerial. So the walkthrough would be: it starts off, obviously you are just with your regular Balisong. Actually, let's come here to the sun. It's a little bit shinier. And it starts off with just a regular fan open, right? Which also, I think my screws are coming a bit loose. But yeah, you have just a regular fan. And it goes into a choker fan. Right? So, that transition is fan. But it's a pretty low down fan. So most people start their fans, either up here or kind of here. Whereas me, I'm starting it essentially all the way down here, which kind of gives this kind of Balisong is far away from you kind of look. And I go around once with the fan, and I get it so that the bite handle is closer to my knuckles, and then not like this, right? So, fan like this, and then you get the classic choker fan. So I'm already holding down here by this point, and it's a flick down into a choker fan. So I'm not going to explain to you. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. But yeah, so like this into a choker fan. So, okay, I'm gonna keep dropping my Prisma here because it's cold and slippery. But you can see here, I hold it in a certain way that when I give it that motion, I'll be able to catch the choker fan. So, hopefully you can see that. Now, the choker fan, when you get to this point here, I bring it in, like so. Obviously, it's gonna have this spinning motion here. And I bring it in for a palm fan, which I am now trying to then add in the reverse palm fan, but I'm not getting it consistently with all my Balisongs. With stuff like the Tsunami, I can get it down, but palm fan into a reverse palm fan, which will then go back into a standard palm fan. But from this palm fan, I then bring my thumb down here, and what I'll typically do is a whip roll over, right? Which is like a thumb roll over, where you catch this bite handle, I do a wrist pass, and it goes into an index roll over, right? And that's the whip roll over, I believe. And then I'm in this position here. From here, it really depends kind of what is the goal for the combo, right? Typically, I will then bring it back round into another thumb roll over, catch it like this, but instead of doing a wrist pass, I will do like half a wrist pass, catch the other handle, and then ricochet it back around the other way, right? So you go from this palm roll, wrist pass, into another thumb roll over, wrist pass into handle switch, and then from here, I'll go the other way, right? I'll literally just do the reverse of what I did and go back to this handle, and here I will do typically a move like this, which I'm sure isn't original, but I did make it up myself. Like, I don't know what it's called, but it's essentially you go from like this and into a short stop, which you can go into a short stop there, or you can go into an aerial or a double aerial. That's something I also quite commonly do. But I like to go into, 2 or 3 rotations of a reverse middle finger chaplain. And then from that chaplain, you can really go anywhere. I kind of find a way, typically with some sort of twirl, to come back to an ice pick, and then I can go from there, right? Once you get that kind of combo down, that ends up being the basis of like the main combo that you will find me doing. And I think it looks great, especially when you can flip. Yeah, I can literally feel the screws backing out. Also, I found out that this screw here, this is the ballast pivot down there, it's botched. It's going to strip. I can't get it out. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, I've been trying to see if I can get that kind of helix into the 0G middle finger chaplain going, because I think that's also, a very cool trick. When something's cold and it just pinches you, it's just not fun. But yeah, in terms of tricks, I really need to expand my trick library. Sometimes I'll also actually go from this fan into a half Monax ladder, which is the same fan, but I catch it like this now, right? So with the blade the other way, and I will fling it, but I'm still holding, lower down. I'll fling it down, like so. My middle finger comes here to catch it. So my ring finger comes down here to catch it. It gets flicked forwards, and gets swapped to then land like this. And I think I do it one more time until I catch it like that, and I come back down and can continue. Or I can go into a palm fan like I just did there. So that's another, there you go. Monax, into a ladder. Typically I'll actually only just do one. But it's similar to like, this kind of lateral one, where you go there, except I just do it vertically. Again, going into that kind of, there we go, that kind of maneuver. My fingers are numb right now, so please pardon the floppy flips. Sloppy flips, that's what I meant to say. Not the floppy slips, or sloppy flips, or whatever. You know what I mean. And sometimes I'm still practicing with certain knives, but I want to get better at my helix areas again, and it still hurts every time I drop this thing, because obviously they're not cheap, and this was my first original Balisong, so, but it still holds its tune really well, despite me dropping it a million times. It's so cold, and I just wanted something to do to pass the time, because I just found out I'm going to be waiting here an hour in the cold, and I'm probably going to put my gloves on and not flip, and put a TV show on or something. I don't know. But yeah, thank you guys for listening and watching. I hope that was a helpful walkthrough of one of my moves. And so I will, see you guys in next time. Make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, leave a subscribe. Let me know what you want to see on the channel. And I guess I'll see you guys next time. Consider joining the channel as a member. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.